Welcome to Mythos AI, your source for Cliff's Notes on complex subjects. Join Anna and Phil for yet another engaging conversation.
Ever get this weird feeling like scrolling online and it's all kind of American? Like more than just the obvious stuff. It's like deeper, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
So we're diving into that American flavor online, where it comes from, all that.
Exactly. Like, is anything online truly global? That's what we're going to unpack today.
Right. Is it all just red, white, and blue, digitally speaking?
Exactly. Because it's not just about, like, seeing American stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
It's how the internet itself, the algorithms, even AI, might be shaped with that American viewpoint, you know?
Okay, so way before algorithms decided what we saw, there was Hollywood music setting the stage, right?
Oh, absolutely. Think Casablanca, Gone with the Wind.
Yes.
Those weren't just movies. They were exporting a whole vision of America.
And exporting it globally, too.
Big time. Dreams, worries, the whole shebang.
Yeah, anxieties, the American dream, all of that.
All of it. And then music. Jazz, rock and roll, hip-hop.
Taking over the world, each one.
Global phenomenons. But each with that distinct American sound, that story.
Totally. You can't separate the sound from the culture, really.
Nope. And hey, let's not forget brands. Golden Arches, anyone.
McDonald's.
Yeah, okay, good point.
Not just food, right? It's a whole lifestyle, aspirations, all tied in.
It's funny how those things, even pre-internet,
Right.
laid the groundwork for this digital Americanness.
They created the foundation.
And then the internet arrived. And for a minute there, we thought, this is it. Equal playing field.
Democratization of information, right?
Yeah.
Every voice heard.
Yeah. And it did do that in ways we couldn't imagine, but it also amplified the power structures that were already there.
Because let's be real, the internet's mainly controlled by American companies.
Yeah, pretty much. Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, all U.S. based.
Exactly. So it's not like these platforms are neutral zones.
Not
right?
at all. Designed, coded, run by people. And those people, consciously or not, they bring their assumptions to the table.
Baked into the system, you're saying.
Absolutely. Especially in the algorithms.
And that's where it gets really interesting. Because algorithms are shaping everything we see online, right?
Totally. They're like the digital gatekeepers.
Gatekeepers. Okay, I like that.
Yeah. They decide what we see, what we don't, how it's all presented.
That's powerful when you think about it.
Every click, every share we make, it's teaching the algorithm.
Oh, interesting. So we're training them in a way.
We are. What we like, what keeps us engaged, it's all data.
So it's going to show us more of that, even if we don't realize that's what we're doing.
Exactly. And here's the cultural thing. These algorithms, built by people.
Right.
And those people, even if they don't mean to, they have their own biases.
So a platform could say they're promoting diversity, but the way it's designed might actually be limiting the diversity we see.
Exactly. It's like, imagine you're building a house.
Okay.
You don't consciously try to make it look like every other house.
Right.
But same blueprints, same materials, you end up with something similar.
Interesting. So the internet, it's using the same blueprint a lot of the time.
Often, yeah. And that blueprint, it reflects those American norms, values, shapes the whole experience.
It's like we're building the digital world with a certain set of tools.
You got it. And it's not just what's made, but what gets seen, shared, what gets amplified.
And that's where it gets kind of crazy, right? Because the more we interact with that, the more the algorithms are like, okay, more of that.
Exactly. It's that echo chamber effect. You're mostly seeing stuff that already aligns with what you think, you know?
Yeah, totally. Like a self-fulfilling prophecy almost.
Totally. Think about beauty filters even.
Oh, right. I didn't even think about that.
They often lean towards Western beauty standards.
It's subtle, but...
It's there, subtly pushing a certain ideal that might not be universal. Or even AI-generated music now.
Whoa, yeah, that's a whole other...
Right. Even if it's not intentional, it might lean towards certain genres, certain sounds, just because that's what it's learned from.
So it's all based on the data it's trained on, which can be skewed in a way.
Exactly. So it's like, how do we break out of that?
Yeah. That's why I'm wondering, like, it feels like we're kind of stuck.
Yeah.
You know, just being fed this stuff.
We don't have total control, true, but we're not totally powerless either.
Okay, good.
It's about being more aware of our online habits, actively looking for different sources, different viewpoints.
Like diversifying what we're consuming, basically.
Yeah, like you wouldn't eat the same thing every day, right?
Touche. Good point. Makes sense.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So challenge yourself. Check out news from different countries, different leanings.
Mm-hmm.
Find social media accounts from cultures different from your own.
Getting out of our comfort zones a bit.
Exactly. Even those suggested articles, those videos that pop up, sometimes click on something you wouldn't normally.
Just to see.
Just to see. It's like exploring a new part of the internet you didn't know existed.
I like that.
Yeah.
And it's not just what we're reading or watching either, right?
Exactly. It's how we're engaging, too.
Right.
Every share, it's like, you're voting! Telling the algorithm, more of this, please.
So those little clicks actually do matter.
They do. They can reinforce those echo chambers, even if we're not thinking about it.
Wow. Okay, food for thought.
But on the flip side, you can use that power to amplify different voices.
Right.
Engage in discussions, even when you disagree.
Yeah, those tough conversations.
It all adds up. It creates a more inclusive online world.
So we're not just along for the ride. We're actually kind of shaping it as we go.
Exactly. Back to your original question, is everything online just America?
Yeah, that's what we were trying to figure out.
It's a big force, no doubt. But it doesn't have to be the only one.
Right, okay.
By knowing what's going on, looking for those diverse faces, using our platforms thoughtfully.
We can make it a richer experience for everyone.
Exactly. Making conscious choices. What we consume, who we amplify.
Being a little more mindful.
It's about being curious, being critical, and being open to things that challenge our own views.
It's like we're all building this digital world together when you think about it.
And every construction project, you want different voices and different skills. Right. To make something really great.
Totally. So anyone listening out there who feels like, well, what can I do?
You do have power. You shape your own online experience, even if it doesn't feel like it.
By the choices we make, you're saying.
Exactly. Choose to see those different points of view.
Seek them out even.
Support creators from different backgrounds, different walks of life.
And just paying attention to what we're clicking on, what we're sharing.
Because it all adds up.
It really does. So when we're all doing that, trying to make it more inclusive online.
We all win. We get that richness, that diversity of thought.
Which is what the internet should be, right?
Exactly. So yeah, keep exploring, keep questioning things, and keep expanding that online world of yours.
Love that. And on that note, that's a wrap on this deep dive into, well, America Online. Hopefully this got you thinking a little differently about your own digital journey. Until next time, everybody.
Thanks for listening to Mythos AI. Stay tuned for more concise insights. And remember to hit the like button and subscribe for future episodes.